Hi guys, welcome to another video by AntiquesArena. My name is Walter O'Neill and I'm going to show you a few bits of stock today in this video. As you can see, I'm at home, which is a refreshing change from filming in the shop in the mornings. It's a late one, it's about 10, 11 o'clock. Been a long day guys. All I can say is it's 42 days to Christmas and I am feeling the Christmas rush. Not that I'm complaining one little bit. I don't care if they run me into the ground until January and then it slows down, fine. I'm going to make the most of the Christmas trade-in. I got to somehow trim up this week because all the shops in Mount are trimming up and they look amazing. And as I've already said, I'm going to get Sandra to go around taking some photos and that to show you some of the shops. They look stunning. I'm going to decorate my window, but it's going to be a little hard without losing the window, the stock in the window or the window displays or whatever. So I'm going to have a go at that this week. Busy is an understatement. Been rushed off my feet. Just hope it keeps up, I really do. Anyway, I spoke to you Saturday's video. Trying to think what day I released it. I think it was Sunday or Monday I released it, in which I told you I had a lot of art. Now I filmed some of it in yesterday's video. I showed you the Gloucester rugby prints, that comical print of all the players, but black eyes and bleeding noses and that in limited edition print. Quite an early one too, number 11 of 850. So really a nice early number. But one piece I did talk to you about was I had a very large 3 foot square, or maybe 3.5, 4 foot by 3 foot square oil painting on board. Now it's really interesting. Up close it looks absolutely nothing, but oil paintings are meant to be viewed from a distance. So I'm going to give you a little look at it. Now you won't believe me how much I paid for it when I tell you. All I can say is I paid £1 for a red rum that you saw yesterday, that oil painting on canvas. Well, this one cost me £3 guys. There's got to be 20 quid's worth of oil paints gone into this painting alone. It's actually, for the fact that it's not that detailed, the balance isn't that bad. It's quite, it's not that bad painted. But anyway, I'm going to give you a look at it because you haven't seen it yet, so hopefully you'll enjoy having a look at it guys. So bear with me a minute. Okay, so here we have it. What looks to me to be very much in a Toulouse-Lautrec style. I think somebody's tried to copy one of his Moulin Rouge paintings. As I've said, you can see here it's on board, probably 1960s, 1970s. I can't see his signature. As you can see, it is quite well done. The look is there, if nothing else. Let me zoom in and back up. Not all the faces and things are crisp, but at the same time, you'll see what I mean about the balance. You've got all the figures dancing in the background there, the foreground with all the people just sitting down having a drink or whatever they're doing. It seems quite well painted to me now. As I've said, it's on a board. Now I'm going to trim this across the top. I'm going to chop the top off. I'm going to trim it down where it's damaged, straight down there. Shorten it just a fraction. And I may even frame it. Now, there's nothing on the back. Bear with me a second. It's just a white, plain white board. But it's a big painting, guys. To be honest with you, I don't think they've done a bad job in doing it. And for a dealer to sell me this for £3 is quite shocking. Because I tell you what, in the right setting, in the frame, this would look really something. So I don't know what you think of it, but I really do rate this. Anyway guys, don't know what you thought of the oil painting. It's, in my opinion, it's quite a nice painting, and framed up would look really spectacular. Now you're talking, for a frame that size, in, I would say, either a nice golden oak or a nice stained pine would really set that off. But you're probably talking £40 or £50 just for a frame. But I do think it's worth it. I really do. But I haven't decided yet, because to be honest with you, I may end up keeping that one myself, because I do like it and I think it'd look amazing in my living room. So we'll see. But leave your opinions. I'd like to know what you think of it. I'm not an art dealer. I do buy pieces that I like. And I just happen to like that one. Right. As you know, I buy boxes without going through them, guys. Well, we have one here. The only piece I do know what it is this piece here. And I bought this one. I instantly thought, well, I already know somebody who's going to like this one. I have a little friend down under there, Rod. And this one is signed Darwin-NT with another signature of JW. Anyway, what we have here is a hand painted charger with a kangaroo and all Australian themed painting. There we have it. It's quite unusual. Now it's signed on the back, Studio Anna Australia, hand painted P13, and I'm going to show you that now. So I'm presuming it's a bit of studio pottery from Australia, maybe a souvenir piece that somebody's brought back or something, but it's got quite a nice look. It's a nice big proportion, you know, it's a good size piece, not your normal plate. And the fact it's hand painted and signed, so yeah, it'll go down the shop. It cost me next to nothing, guys. It was a couple of pounds. Seriously cheap. Now I can't tell you what it's worth because I haven't sold any of this stuff before and I've done no research on it yet, but it's got to be 20 or 30 quid surely. I can't think there's many of these over in the UK, and I do think it is a pleasant scene, so we'll see. Right then, so shall we get digging and have a look? Now this is going to be a mixture of work in stock, guys, and whatever I don't know, so you're just going to have to bear with me. We have a little crested ware jug, Carlton China, and it's a lucky white heather from Oxford. It's something and nothing, guys. It's a few pound jug, that's nothing near here nor there. We have some nice pieces of commemorative, guys. Now this is nice. On the side here is a image of the Dreadnought, George V, and you have George V and Queen Mary coronation, 1911, and the battleship George I on this side. Trademark William Whitley, Universal Provider, Westbourne Group, London, registration number, etc. So we have quite a collectible mug here, guys. So just give you a little look. I did tell you I had some nice royal commemorative that had come in. Well, this is a really nice little cup here. Now this one stands me in for thereabouts about £4. Really nice condition, really nice mug, commemorative. I'm going to get £15–20 for that mug, no problem at all. And if this is the box I'm thinking of, there's a lot of good commemorative in here. Again, Silver Jubilee 1935. George V and Queen Mary. Now, is that a cup or is it a full set? Well, bear with me. It's a full set by the looks of this. So we got a cup, a saucer, and I believe there's a plate in it for that one. That's the one I'm thinking of. Oh, this little beaker, guys. Believe it or not, it's going to be some serious money. Now, this beaker is 1902. I'm not 100%. I think it's Russian. Now it says enamel. So it's not porcelain or glass. This is enameled tin or metal. Is that George V? That's 1902. So it's got to be Edward VII, hasn't it? If it's 1902, it's got to be Edward VII and Alexander, which would make this. Is it Denmark? Anyway, it's enamel beaker 1902 in beautiful, beautiful, pristine condition. Now, the last time I saw an enamel beaker like this, of this age, so you're talking 115 years of age, there's no actual damage. There's one very small chip on the rim, and they were asking about £85–95 for it. Now, this stands me in, if I remember right, without looking at the paperwork, he billed me either £8 or £10 for this beaker. I think it was a tenner. However, I don't think I'm going to struggle to get anywhere north of £60–65 and up. I'm going to give you a little look at it, guys. I'm sure it's Edward VII and Alexandra, being 1902. Beautiful beaker in enamel, pristine, rare piece, guys. This one's actually going on my website. It's not going down to the shop. So yeah, quite pleased with that one, guys. I really am. That's a real nice bit of royal memorabilia there. What we got here? Queen Victoria. We got Victoria Regina by year, born 24th of May 1819, proclaimed 20th of June 1837, crowned 28th of June 1838. No other dates. This is actually portraying to be 1838. It looks later than that to me, but I can't see any anything else on there, and I can't see why they would have done a coronation piece for 1838 any later than 1838. So it's an interesting one, guys. You got an image of young Queen Victoria on the front. On the back you have all the script and details. There's a few little bits wrote on paper underneath. Nice mug, clean, very clean. Now when I can compare the difference in the ones I've been having, I would have thought this was a 20th century cup looking at it, but it's, for all purposes, the last date on is 1838, so the likelihood is it's a 19th century cup. Now, and most of the cups he charged me between £3 and £5, so I would imagine that one was a £3 cup. So, but we'll see. But either way, I'm going to have to do a bit of research on that one, because if it is 1838, then again it's going to be up £20–30. This piece here was seriously rare, guys. And I mean seriously rare. It's at fault, and that is so sad. You got coronation of George V and Queen Mary, June 1911, produced by Copeland Spode, sorry. You have this applied flags with each of the monarchs on, On the back you have an applied crest or memorial. Stunning piece. If this was perfect, it'd be up £100, no problem at all. Well, I feel it would anyway. Unless the prices have come down over the years, that's where I would have gone for it. However, as it is now, it's a decorative piece only, it's £15 or £20. But still, well, if you don't sell, I don't mind having it. I gotta have a look. There's something rattling around inside, and I gotta have a look what it is. Somebody's used it as a vase, a vase, and there is a stem or stick rattling around on the inside that's dried. That's going to be for some fun to get out. Shame that's damaged though, guys, really is. That would have been a corker for me. So, shockingly, this is the box. I actually knew what was in it. Most boxes I don't know what's in them, but because it was all the commemorative stuff, I actually was there when he packed most of it away. We have a modern piece by Ainsley, Queen Mother. Little porcelain bell. It's not going to be worth fortunes, guys. Ainsley China used to be brilliant, but mass produced, it just doesn't demand the money. 4th of August 1990, so it's her 80th birthday if it's 1990, so it's going to be £5 or £10 in the shop. What else we got here? Oh, now that's nice. We have a large pirate. It's got to be Long John Silver, haven't it? He's got a parrot on his shoulder with a sword. So I would assume that's Long John Silver. It's a character, or Toby Jug as we call him, by Burley-Way. Burlington Way. Burley-Way, Burlington Way, okay. Green glazed. Gonna need some research, guys, but you don't see many of these around anymore. And this is a large example. Again, it would have cost me about a £5 without looking at all the paperwork. And again, value I'm not 100%. I'm going to be putting £28 on it in the shop unless I find they're pulling good money on eBay. A lot of these prices are guesswork, guys, because I've done no research at the moment. Now, I would think this is quite a rare jug. It's unmarked, but looks to be Mayotte. It looks has a Mayotte feel to it. It's hand painted, it's pure Art Deco. I love the little black cat at the bottom there. Now, as you know, he charges me £2 for jugs, and that is a really nice jug. Now, it's not marked, which is a damn shame, to be totally honest with you. But that is a pure Art Deco jug, hand painted, and I can tell you now that's going to be every bit of £30 to £40 from in my shop. No problem at all. It's going to be 1930s. I would think Mayotte and Sons. Looking at it, but it's going to be one of the Staffordshire factories. But it is. It's an Art Deco jug. It's a lovely shape, lovely colour. Unusual with the man on the handle and the black cat. So I'm really pleased with that one, actually. Take stand. Could use that on the shop. Can't get enough of these bloody things, guys. And I tell you what, they're expensive on eBay. What else we got here? Yeah, this will be down the shop tomorrow. We have, it's a really nice Stein, the Battle of Britain in pewter. So you have the emblem for which regiment is it? Bear with me a second. Let me have a look. Bear with me. Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few, yeah, which was spoken, unless I'm mistaken, by Winston Churchill. So that is going to be the emblem of the RAF. It's a glass bottom tankard, loads of touch marks on there. Now a touch mark is a bit like a hallmark on pewter. They have all different variations depending on the year, the country and so on. English pewter, made in England, so anything we made in England, you know, is 20th century. Anything stamped England was anywhere from 1890, and anything stamped made in England was from about 1900 onwards. So we know it's 20th century, but it would be anyway because it's dated 1940. But I believe it's a commemorative tankard. So it would have been produced after 1940. But it is still a really nice, engraved, with applied RAF crest or emblem, glass bottom beaker. That's going to be 30 quid, guys. No problem at all. And do you know what? That's going to sell pretty quick down there. They've been buying the military up really well. Give you a little look. That is a nice engraved tankard. And it's in lovely condition. I think I've done a book review on a pewter touch mark book, so if you want to know what touch marks are, I'm sure I've got a film on pewter touch marks and recommending a book to identify the touch marks, guys. There's the missing plate. So 3-piece tea plate, saucer, cup, coronation set. It's going to be 12 or 15 pound, guys, no problem at all. It's in nice condition. It's an all complete set. You can look at the blue rim here to see it all matches out the same set. It's all the same crests right away through. So it is what it is. Anything else in this box? Bear with me, guys. Just having a little double check. I think that might be all. Yep. That's it for that box. 50 more to go. Anyway, guys, do you know, of everything, this would have been my favourite piece, bar for the damage. My next favourite is joint. I got 3. Not just because of the value, guys. Love the military history behind this tankard. What can I say? To have the words of Sir Winston Churchill on there, and it's got all the names engraved of all the is it? I'm not sure if all these are the names of people who flew or if they're names of barracks or military bases. So I'd have to look that up, but it's got a lot of engraving around there. It's Battle of Britain. It's just a really nice tankard, guys. I really like it. And of course this, the enamel way really does, I really do like that. As Royal Commemorative go, the enamelled way is good. But let's be honest, I love Art Deco, guys. Has a very Clariscliffe style with the buildings and everything on the fence, but obviously it's just my art, and all the other factories, you know, started copying in the manner of Clariscliffe, even though they weren't. Once Clariscliffe started with the style that she started with, all her orange roof buildings and things like that, everybody soon started copying the designs. Not exactly, but they used them for inspiration. And that Art Deco period of geometric shapes and bold colours soon started. But yeah, it's a really nice jug, guys. I really do rate that jug. I'm pretty confident it's going to be in my art. I'm pretty confident if it was stamped my yacht, I'd be up £50 or £60 on eBay with that one. The rest is going to be working stock. I quite like the charger and I quite like the character jug. In all honesty, there's not a lot I don't like about this little group, guys. So, I'll leave it there. Let me know your views on that painting. See what you think. If enough of you agree with me that it's good enough, then I think it'll go up in my living room. I'll pay the money to have it framed and trimmed and mounted myself. I may even have it put behind glass to protect the oil painting itself. Because I'm not being funny. It may be copying a Toulouse-Lautrec, and he was a brilliant artist. But unless you're an art connoisseur, I don't think you'd know the difference. Framed up on a wall, they're going to come in and just jaw drop at that. So it has the look I want, I think, for the house. So I think I may end up keeping that one. And for £3, nah, I can't fault it. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave it there. I've rabbited on enough on this film. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, I would appreciate a like and a share. If you're new to the channel, guys, please subscribe and leave a little comment to let me know you've subscribed, and I'll give you a thumbs up. You'll find me on Facebook. I have a page and a group, AntiquesArena. If you run a search on eBay by seller, run a search for AntiquesArena clearance, you'll find my shop. Or I have my own website, antiquesarena.co.uk or antiquesarena.com. Alternatively, if you're within travelling distance of Mountain Ash, South Wales, UK, then my address is 78 Oxford Street, Mountain Ash, Charlie Foxtrot 45, 3 Hotel Bravo. Come pay me a visit, guys. Always happy to see you. Bye for now.